Jennifer Lopez's silent heroism, a moment that restarted a life. Jennifer Lopez is not just a global icon admired by millions as an artist, businesswoman, and activist. Her true greatness lies not only in her performances, but in the quiet moments where she touches lives in ways few ever see. This story unveils one of those moments when Jennifer's silent heroism completely transformed a child's life. A story that began at an event. It all started at a charity gala where Jennifer Lopez was the guest of honor. The event was organized to provide education and healthcare opportunities for homeless children. Jennifer enjoyed attending such events, but she preferred to stay out of the spotlight, quietly performing her acts of kindness. That night, a child was invited to the stage, 12-year-old Carlos. Despite his young age, Carlos had endured immense struggles. He had lost his parents in a car accident, grown up on the streets, and juggled odd jobs just to survive. Yet despite all the hardships, his eyes still sparkled with hope. In his speech, he said, "One day I'll become a chef and open my own restaurant. I'm inspired by someone like Jennifer Lopez. She taught me to dream big." Carlos's words received a standing ovation from the audience, but for Jennifer, it struck a much deeper chord. The determination and courage in his eyes took her back to her own childhood. As soon as the gala ended, she turned to the organizers and said, "I want to meet Carlos. Let's see how we can help him." Meeting Carlos for the first time. A week later, Jennifer met Carlos and his family. Family in this case only referred to his aunt, as she was the only relative he had left. When Jennifer saw Carlos for the first time, she gave him a warm hug and asked, "What's your dream, Carlos?" Carlos shyly replied, "One day, I want to open my own restaurant and make people happy with my food." This simple yet powerful dream deeply moved Jennifer. In that moment, she decided to change Carlos's life. She committed to helping him achieve his dreams in any way she could. A new beginning. Jennifer arranged for Carlos to enroll in a private school to ensure he had access to a proper education. But she didn't stop there. She also secured him a place in a professional culinary school to nurture his passion for cooking. She gifted him high-quality kitchen tools to help him hone his skills. Jennifer became not just a role model for Carlos, but his greatest supporter and mentor. When Jennifer learned that Carlos lived in a dangerous neighborhood, she provided a safe and stable home for him and his aunt. But she insisted on keeping her support private, away from media attention. Carlos's first big step. Carlos flourished with Jennifer's support. His dedication and talent shone when he participated in a school cooking competition and won first place with a recipe he had created himself. Overwhelmed with emotion, Carlos turned to Jennifer and said, "This is my first victory, but I couldn't have done anything without your support. You've changed my life." Jennifer was filled with pride at that moment. Carlos's small victory was her greatest joy, but the real turning point for Carlos came when Jennifer used her connections to get him an internship at one of the city's most prestigious restaurants. Jennifer's silent heroism. As Carlos's life began to transform, Jennifer quietly remained a constant presence in the background. One day, Carlos wrote her an emotional letter. In it, he said, "For most of my life, I felt alone, but you showed me that I'm not alone and that someone believes in me. Now I believe my dreams can come true. Thank you, Jennifer Lopez." These words brought tears to Jennifer's eyes. At that moment, she truly understood the profound impact her small act of kindness had on Carlos's life. The big day, Carlos's restaurant. Years later, Carlos fulfilled his dream and opened his own restaurant. On the opening night, Jennifer Lopez was among the honored guests. The restaurant was named El Sueño, the Dream, because Carlos had turned his dream into reality with Jennifer's support. In his opening speech, Carlos said, "This restaurant is not just a place of business for me. It's a symbol of Jennifer Lopez's belief in me and her generosity. Without her, I wouldn't be here today." Jennifer couldn't hold back her tears as she listened to his words. Seeing Carlos succeed was more meaningful to her than any award she had ever received. Jennifer Lopez is celebrated worldwide as a superstar, but what truly sets her apart is not just her talent or success. It's her humility and the quiet acts of kindness she carries out away from the limelight. Even at the peak of her career, Lopez has never lost her grounded nature or her genuine connection to people. Those who look closely at her life see a person who values compassion and respect above all else. When she participates in charitable projects, she prefers to stay out of the spotlight, focusing on making a real difference others, rather than seeking recognition for her contributions. This attitude is evident in both her professional and personal life, where she serves as a shining example of humility. Jennifer often encourages young dreamers, saying, "I come from a humble family too. I know the importance of dreaming big and working hard." Her humility doesn't just inspire, it elevates her as a role model and leader. Stories of her quiet heroism continue to bring hope and courage to countless individuals around the globe. These moments reveal that the true secret behind Lopez's enduring success lies in the size of her heart. Both on stage and in life, Jennifer Lopez shines as a beacon of humility and humanity. In this story, Jennifer Lopez didn't just change a child's life, she showed the world the power of kindness. Carlos not only became a talented chef, but also a role model for many young people, inspired by Jennifer's lessons of hope and determination. This story proves that Jennifer Lopez is not just a superstar, she's a true hero. If this story moved you, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. We'll continue sharing the inspiring stories of Jennifer Lopez and other silent heroes.